Hello? 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 Hi. Hello, welcome to tonight's show. My name is Baaulp, and I have I'm gonna do stand up set for you. Everybody's using computers more. Every We've been using computers more. And so everybody's on their phone more and stuff like that. And and we've been and like and because we're inside, because there's been a pandemic, and um we're using our computers more. I uh I've been using my computer a whole lot. I've been trying to use it every day, and so I'm if you want to know what I'm doing with my computer, I'm playing Fortnite with kids, but I'm not a kid. I'm an adult. Computers are so complicated to use because you have to move the mouse around a whole lot. You have to keep. It's really hard to move the mouse, especially when you play Fortnite. Um, they don't tell you this, but aiming the mouse in Fortnite is hard. You have to use the keyboard to move. That's not so bad, but you have to aim with the mouse, and that's hard. Everything should be a touch screen, because it Fortnite is easier on the phone or on a tablet than on keyboard and mouse. Aiming the mouse in Fortnite, aiming the mouse in Fortnite is hard with the mouse, but with the keyboard it's hard. You hand me a phone and I'm ready to have fun. I'm an adult though, so really I play on apps like Twitter and Instagram. I use apps like Twitter and Instagram because that's what adults do for fun. Sometimes I think that using using computer a lot, using the internet a lot is will make you go crazy. Like it's more stimulus than you should ever have, because it like because you see people on Twitter, they're crazy, and you know is more stimulus than so much else. You know, people get mad playing Fortnite, and it's always adults that get mad at Fortnite, and not kids that get mad at Fortnite. And and uh, you know, it's always adults. And sometimes I think, like the most stimulus that an adult, that a human being should have, and so like the most stimulus they should have is like a, a blowjob or eating ice cream. You know, it's hard enough to use your body as is, that, because you trip and fall all the time, that, it's so hard. But how are you supposed to blow into each other's mouths while eating a popsicle? I don't know how to I don't know how you would do that. I don't know how you're supposed to be able to do that, because it's hard enough to walk down the street sometimes, as it is, if like the ground isn't paved right, and then you trip and you fall, and no one helps you get up, and you cut your pants or something. But I don't know how you would do that. And you know because life is rough for adults. Life is rough for adults. Kids have it easy all the time. you know kids is easier for kids and not adults. Kids get toys. I looked up adult toys, and I don't have any idea. I don't have any idea what that's about. um I I don't have any ideas on what that's about. I went to FAO Shorts, and I asked the person if there was a guy there, and he was showing off a microscope. He was showing off a microscope, and I asked him, and then there were a lot of adults with their kids there, but I was there alone, and so I asked if I could try it, and they got weird looks. I asked if it was an adult toy, and I got a really mean look. He said no, which sucks because I wanted to look at my cells, or blood, uh, you know, because I like to figure out what's going on, because it's good to keep track of those things. And I didn't get to do that. He got really angry after I said that, and so he I walked away. And they did let me dance on the big piano. They let me do that. They let me dance on the big piano. And the other kids were watching, you know. Some kids thought it was funny, but adults could play with toys too. I'm not a kid. I'm gonna, I'm not a kid. I'm an adult, but I could still play with toys. That's why I went to FAO Shorts. I miss my toys. I think it would be good to be a kid again. I think that I think that would be nice. Um, you know, I, you know, I, it would be real nice to be a kid again. You know, think about all the things that you know kids don't have to think about. You know, you don't have to think about money. You don't have to think about money or like paying rent. You know, you get to eat candy and play with toys. Um, if I was a kid again, maybe I wouldn't get weird looks all the time, and people would take me serious. And I don't know, I don't know how I would do that because I'm an adult. uh, I don't know how I do that because I'm an adult, and adults don't just turn into kids, and and kids don't just turn kids don't just turn into adults. You know, uh, and I and it's I, kids don't just turn into adults, and and so adults just don't turn into kids. But you know what? Can't can't hurt to try. um, it's hard. I've been doing research. I don't know, if there is a way to get yourself younger, but I just get like makeup stuff and like gene therapy stuff. It's really hard to look things up because I don't really know how to use a computer too well. Um, I don't know how to use a computer and stuff. I wish that I had a smartphone or a tablet because I used to be better at using that when my parents gave it to me. And all right. I think okay, guys. I think that's all the time that I'm gonna have for today. If you guys know how to how to how to be younger, please let me know. Um, I hope I made you guys laugh because Scorpy told me that if I can get paid for this, and I need money because adults need money but kids don't, and I don't know how to make money. Okay. Um, I gotta go. I gotta go to the boardwalk. There's a fortune telling machine that I have to use at a specific time, and I really hope it works. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Have good night. How do I turn this off?